Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Fun Learning. I'm your math teacher Rashi. This is a part 4 video and part 4B of Achievers section. So here we are solving Achievers section. Today in this video we are going to solve the question number 34. Okay, in this question 34 you can observe there is one beautiful figure. It is here, and that figure means this is a graph. This type of graph is called a bar graph. Why we call it a bar graph? Bar graph because here you can see bars are using. These are called a bar. That's why this is called a bar graph. In the right side you observe that this color identify that it is given that red color is for women and the green color is for men. This is called a scale through which we identify, okay, the red color is a woman and the green color is for men. Okay, so we are using scale to identify. Let's start to solve how to solve this type of questions. Question number 34. The given bar graph shows number of customer where on this vertical line you can see number of customers. Here the number of customers are given in the 100, 200, 300. These are the lines and all points are on a same distance. Okay, so it is given in a 100 and 200 skip counting. Who purchase different types of sweets? These customers purchase different types of sweets, and sweets are given in a horizontal lines: Kaju Katli, Gulab Jamun, Ras Malai and Jalebi. There are four different types of sweets are there. In a month at a shop. In 1 month, this bar graph is for in a 1 month bar graph. So you have to study this bar graph carefully and answer the given following questions. Okay, how to study this bar graph, kids? To study this bar graph, what you have to do is here. Okay, to study this bar graph, kids, you have to count the total number of the customer. The Kaju Katli customer, see, red one is the woman. Let's count the red one. How many women are there in who bought the Kaju Katli? 600. Plus green are the men's, 700. So 700 plus 600 is total Kaju Katli customers are 1300. You have to add these two. You will find out the total customer. In customer, both men and women are there who bought a Kaju Katli. It's 1300. Okay, 600 are the women and the 700 are the men. Now let's see the Gulab Jamun. In Gulab Jamun, 800s are the women, and the men's are 500. So 8 plus 5, 1300 again. These are again 1300 customers of Gulab Jamun. Let's see the customer of Ras Malai. Women and men both, the number of the customers are the same. And what is that? It's a 600. That means if you add both, you will see total 1200 customers are of Ras Malai. Now let's see the jalebi. Jalebi, women, 300 women bought jalebi and 500 bought men's bought jalebi. So 500 plus 300 are 800 customers are of jalebi customers. Now let's try to solve the question number A. You know the total customer of each sweets. Number of customers of which sweet is 2/3 times the number of customer of Ras Malai. Total number of customer of Ras Malai is 1200. Okay, let's how to find out the 2/3 of this 1200. Okay, let's try to solve it. Okay, for solving this, question number 34. Kids, the question asks you 2/3 times of number of customer of Rasmalai, which is 1200, right? You have to solve this. There are the two steps to solving this type of question. Number one step is you have to divide it. What you have to divide here? The total number with denominator. Right? The 1200 divided by 3. What's our answer? It is 400. And the second step is you have to multiply what? The answer with numerator. So answer is 400 multiplied with 2, which is gives you 800. So this is your answer. So here the number of customers of which sweet is 2-3 times of the number of the customer of Rasmalai. So you will find out, you got that it's 800. So who are the 800 customers? Jalebi. So that means who will bought, and so you can see the number of the customer. Jalebis are the customer who is a 2/3 of a Rasmalai. Okay, so in A and D, these two are the most probably the answers, because A and the part of A, jalebi, is there. Now if you find out the second part, then only you will find out which option is correct, A or D. Now let's see the B part. How many more? If we are talking about how many more, here you have to compare it or subtract it. Comparing is going on. How many more women purchased Kaju Katli and Rasmalai all together than Gulab Jamun and Jalebi all together? Oh, that's a little longer. Why, kids? Because it said that you have to study properly. What it said, it asks you it asks you the comparing the, right? So Kaju Katli and Rasmalai all together. That means you have to count the women's of Kaju Katli and Rasmalai. You can see the Kaju Katli women's are 600. So I'm just writing here the B part. Kaju Katli. Only we are adding women, okay? Because it's written here how many women purchased Kaju Katli and Rasmalai. So Kaju Katli is 600 and Rasmalai women are also 600. You can see in a bar graph. Okay, if you add, you will get 1200 women. This is Rasmalai. Okay, I wrote here a short form. Now the next is Gulab Jamun and Jalebi. Now let's write down the Gulab Jamun. The women in a Gulab Jamun are the 800 plus Jalebi. So the Jalebi women's are 300. Add these two, 1100. Now how many more? So you have to compare these two groups women. So 1200 subtracted with 1100, which gives you 100. So 100 more women than others. Okay, so A part is correct. Option A is correct, because here the A answer is Jalebi and the B is 100. Okay, I hope kids you enjoyed this and you understood how to solve. If you like my video, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon and share with your friend. Thank you.